You okay?
Just us three.
Just the boys.
Big three.
All right, Mook, fresh out of Providence. Brandon, fresh out of Philly.
You gotta do that.
How we feeling? Rowback.
Rowback.com.
Zips, crews, shirts, joggers.
Joggers. I'm
Shorts.
wearing joggers right now.
Might have shoes. I don't know. Ties. I don't know what they got. It's all quality. It's all the best.
It's the most comfortable hoodies in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Rowback.com. Use code YAK. Get 20% off. Rowback.com. Yeah, where were you at? Did you go anywhere or were you in Chicago?
Chicago.
Yeah, I went to Philly for Mania. It was the other big three. It was me, Robbie Fox, and Nate.
Squad.
And Nate was there.
Nate was there.
Was it like a three-way
I kept
thing,
saying
or
that every day. Nate's here.
I didn't know he was a huge wrestling guy.
Huge wrestling guy. Yeah.
Did you guys chill together?
I
Or did you like big time him?
I didn't big time him, but I did.
You did.
I did stick to myself most of the weekend. Yeah.
It
You
was
stuck to yourself.
Yeah. I stayed to myself most of the weekend.
You were a man of the people. You were in the crowds.
No, I came. I stayed in the hotel, and then we stayed right across the street from the Reading Market
Oh, fuck
in
yeah.
Philly. So I would just go to the Reading Market every day about 12, get some lunch, go back, sleep, and then it was time to go to WrestleMania. Of course, we worked a lot. We did some 2K events on Thursday and Friday, and we did a lot of that stuff. But Philly was awesome. We were right downtown. Beautiful place.
Did you meet any heroes?
I didn't meet any heroes. I have a picture, and I don't know. I got within about 15 feet of The Rock.
Whoa.
And that's the closest I'll ever come to The Rock. I got within about 15 feet. There were thousands of people between me and him. He was walking backstage in an event. Even backstage, he had probably 12 cameras.
Does he have a crew like of bodyguards?
Not bodyguards, but he just has a traveling camera crew, like at all times. And there was just an aura around him. He glowed. He was a beautiful man. It was the damnedest thing I've ever seen. I've seen some really famous people, but that was the most impressively, that guy's the center of the universe guy I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I know a couple years ago, is he the most famous person in the world?
I don't know if he's the most famous person in the world. I feel like he's top 5, though.
The K-pop dudes are top 4?
Maybe. Like Barack Obama still, I feel like he's one of the most famous people in the world.
Nah, I feel like
LeBron James,
Filipino dudes love The Rock.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like The Rock might still be.
WWE is very global, and his movies are global.
Does China fuck with The Rock too?
I think China fucks with The Rock.
Yeah.
I think everybody fucks with The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay, what's the top? Name 4 cities in China. Big ones, over 1 million.
Shanghai.
Yep.
Yep.
Beijing.
Yep. He's on a roll. This is where they really separate the men from the boys right here, Che.
Chinese Che going for the 3rd Chinese city.
Small amount of peas. Fantastic.
Zod's cheating.
Guangzhou.
You definitely don't know Guangzhou.
Spell it.
Joe?
Guangzhou.
He thinks if he says it Chinese, we'll take it.
Yeah, all right. Word. You got it.
4th one. Ooh.
Say it super Chinese, Che.
Lacey.
Was that French?
Yeah. Lacey.
Was that your JPP voice?
What are you
No.
saying?
Lacey.
Oh, is that a city?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you would
You don't
know
know?
better than him.
Spell it.
It's characters in my mind.
That was funny as hell.
We all family here, right? We're all in the trust tree. Tommy's cussing now.
Ooh. Like,
What's he saying?
like saying like pussy and clit?
No, not as much that, but I'll,
Like fucking damn.
I'll hear him playing either Oculus or playing on. And the other day he was like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck off me!"
And you don't.
I cussed when I was 13, so I can't really.
Did you reprimand him?
Well, how can I? That's the thing. How can I, as a human being that cusses a lot, say no? You shouldn't say that, because in 5 minutes he's going to hear me saying.
Yeah.
So I do what a good judicious dad does. I says, "Hey man, Just don't let your mama hear that.
Don't let your mom hear it.
That's a
That'll
cool
make
dad
him
move.
trust and like you more. Don't do it in school.
Right.
Don't do it
Yeah.
in front of elders.
But he was gaming during this, right?
Yeah.
I think a different set of laws apply to kids gaming where they can cuss.
Kids gaming is the wild, wild west.
Wild. I used to Xbox parties in the peak of like Modern Warfare, public lobbies, race wars would break out.
Yeah.
I would say shit that I could never repeat ever again.
Yeah.
That's the wild, wild west.
What was it? What did you say that you could never repeat on a mic? I like that noise.
I guess he's just kind of like a paradox, or a
paradox.
Like 2 Julius Irvings.
Speaking of which, oh my God, my weekend was so good. I started saying penance last night because what goes up usually goes down.
Yeah. Just
I
trying to
got-
play defense on what's coming back at
I
you.
even brought it because I got a Meta Quest 3.
Yeah.
It's VR.
Yeah.
So I've never done VR before.
Yeah.
Why did no one tell me?
Didn't y'all do it on the
You
Yak
guys
one
know
day?
I've been off the high country diesel. You guys know I love immersive experiences.
Didn't
with
y'all do it on the Yak
geography.
one day?
I never did it.
I didn't either.
I was blown away.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. What do you do on there?
I just go to geographic locations.
Oh,
I
that- you just
download
go-
like
you just
Trex
go play-
apps, and I was on like Horseshoe Bend,
Yeah.
overlooking the Colorado River, and I was just there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Was it 360?
360.
Oh, this is perfect.
Perfect. Yes.
You're just actually
It's
boots on the
like
ground.
going to the top tourist attractions in the world without any of the negative environmental factor.
I didn't even think of that.
I was just there.
I just
I
considered.
was on a cliff in Norway overlooking fjords.
How
I
was
was there.
Yeah.
Except I didn't feel like shitty weather. I didn't have to deal with people. I didn't have
Airplane.
to walk around.
Yeah.
Just there.
Man, that is perfect for you.
I tried playing the games. Tennis was fun.
I always consider that thing just a game system because my kids only play games. They play like Gorilla Tag and all this shit.
That's for the kids.
But I didn't
was
consider that.
Google Maps is for the men.
Yes.
Yes.
I just traveling to different places. You can go on Google Maps just like you're there in the
So
city.
you're looking forward to where you're going next?
I cannot wait to get back and put that on, and who knows what I'll do.
Brandon, we're gonna lose Kyle.
I'll never socialize again.
I
This
think
is
we all
where
knew
we
would
lose.
eventually.
And you can socialize on it too. You can meet dudes.
No.
Other dudes who don't want to be social.
Yeah.
You can meet other travelers.
So and then I watched just even like YouTube is cool. It's
Can you
like
go anywhere?
Yeah.
It's like an IMAX. People, why does anyone rave about VR?
I don't know. It's a weird
Maybe
thing.
I just have like a weird gene.
I feel like there was a 2-month period when the Oculus first came out that they did rave about it, and then it just kind of got.
Maybe the novelty will wear out. I'll give it that. But I watched like Japanese high school sports for like 3 hours.
Why that?
Oh, it's majestic.
You know what today is? I stopped blogging about this a long time ago because y'all made fun of me. Today's 5 years since the video, since Dave, since that one.
Wait, what video is that?
My initial video that Dave found me. That happened 5 years ago today.
Oh, when you were live?
Yeah.
Oh,
my book-
yeah.
The My Bookie video happened 5 years ago today.
Hey, congrats.
And it was the Tuesday after a national title game. And yeah. So that was, and then tomorrow is,
How long ago does it feel?
I swear it feels 20 years
That's how I feel about
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah, it feels 20 years ago.
Would you say like, yeah, you lived a lot in those 5 years?
And I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, I don't know.
I think it's good.
Like, if my life had continued in the path it was, I think I would have been fine. I'm also fine now, so I don't know. But I do remember this. I was getting ready that night. I did the video at 3 o'clock. And that night I had to coach my daughter's 10-year-old softball game. And so I'm standing on the softball field listening to the CEO of that company I've been representing and he's trying to say this and that. And then tonight I have to go for a coach's meeting. I'm coaching my youngest son's 8-year-old baseball team. So I'm getting back in the coaching game for the first time.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, tonight.
Yeah.
In that moment, did you foresee like what what it was gonna be? Were you like aware of the landscape of Barstool and like did
I
you
was-
know how thrusted you would be into
I
like
knew who
different situations?
I knew who Dave Portnoy was, and I knew Pardon My Take, because in my previous job I had been the podcast director at SEC Country in Atlanta, and I got that job in 2017, and every one of my podcasters I had to go listen to Pardon My Take before they started, because it was still new at the time. But anyway, I did not foresee that. No.
Did you know like, oh, this is like kind of like a character-based company, so I'm gonna get a lot of shit for being like a Southern moron?
Well, no, I actually
with a shitty haircut.
Yeah, did you see like, oh, they're gonna make fun of me for X, Y, and Z?
I didn't see that. I just dipped right into the Brandon fucking Walker character immediately.
Oh, you did. You were like more of a hard ass to
'Cause
begin with.
I
That was
did-
your
I did the
No.
I somebody said nobody's listening to you now, and I said I'm Brandon fucking Walker. People will always be listening, but the Brandon fucking Walker thing, I had done that when I worked at Radio Shack 20 years ago. I made my name tag BFW, and I tried to act like this hard ass salesman and everything. So I just dipped back into
Oh,
that,
shit.
and there it is.
You've always been in like WWE.
I've always been in WWE
character
mode, yeah.
mode.
I used to do that shit selling Sprint phones at a Radio Shack in
think
West Point, Mississippi.
That's hard.
that
as
easily
shit.
could have been you. Is there one or two people who like stopped that? Like, it was a Big Cat who was like, "That's not going to work. We're going to make fun of you."
Well, no, as far as the hard ass routine,
Yeah,
I mean, I still do it a little. I do it on Twitter.
Yeah, it plays.
I do it on Twitter, but I can't live life like that. So I kind of scaled it back. I've tried to do a face turn a couple times where I'm just nice to everybody, and then it never. Really
How quickly from that day did you move to New York?
about 3 months. I visited New York like April 25th that year. I sat down with Dave and I said, Dave, I want to be somebody in the company. He said, well, you need to be in New York. And I went outside and I was thinking about it. I thought about it for a couple of days, and every employee at Barstool, New York said, do not move here. You don't want to be here. Don't do it. Stay where you're at.
Really?
What?
Every single, I didn't talk to you, but every single one that I talked to said that. And I went back into his office 2 days later. I said, I want to do it, but everybody's telling me not to come. And he said, yeah, they're idiots. I said, okay, well, I'm coming. And that's
Yeah, you had to have.
I had to, because
Yeah.
there's no sense in halfway doing something. Either fucking do it or don't.
Yeah. Wait, who told you not to come?
I don't want to say names. Some of them are still at the company, some of them are not. So,
Oh, they were trying to, you know.
yeah. I don't know what they were trying to do. I think they were trying to help. Honestly, I don't.
You did hate it. Like, you were miserable.
It took me a while, but I hated New York. I don't hate Chicago.
I know that.
Yeah.
It's night
Yeah.
and day.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
In fact, I got my boat in the water yesterday.
No.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful last night or yesterday.
Oh, it was fantastic.
You
What's-
got wet?
I didn't get wet, but I got the boat in the water.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's not bury the lead here. What are you, baseball manager, baseball coach? Are you wearing baseball pants?
Yeah, let's not bury the lead. What pants are you wearing? You don't want that lead to get buried.
Oh my God.
Yeah, stop.
Actually, you should.
Jay, I'm probably just gonna wear whatever uniform shirt, and then probably these throwback joggers or whatever shorts I happen to be wearing at the time.
Yeah, I can't wait. Actually, I'm excited to golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, haven't golfed in a while.
How did you make the cut to golf?
No idea. I just assumed that I was not included.
I'm not joking right now, but is this the first time you've been thrown in something like that?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I didn't get invited to the combine.
When's the last time you won first place in something, Brent?
That's. Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me.
Oh, right.
me?
already answered that.
I won a
Oh
Mississippi Press Association Awards for sports writing, probably about 10 years ago.
Was that like a first place thing?
Yeah, I won first place. Actually, it was a small category. I think I won first, second, and third. But yeah, column writing for. Yeah.
Oh my.
I am the owner of at least 5 or 6 Mississippi Press Association Awards, so I can officially tell you about to suck my fucking dick, because pretty big deal.
Hold on, I'm at Pulpit Rock right now, just kind of taking it in.
And that's in Chile?
This is in Norway where I left off.
Oh, okay.
Trying to.
How do you travel to different places? Does it like just
can you-
disintegrate, or do you just do you get in like a mode of transportation?
Shay or Sam, can you pull up Pulpit Rock so we can see what Kyle is seeing, please? Oh,
How's that?
Well, that's just Kyle.
I might need.
That's not Pulpit
Live
Rock.
rock.
That's Kyle's face.
We're looking like Google Earth.
All right. No. Fuck it.
No,
No, we're good. We're,
No, I need Wi-Fi.
Oh,
I don't need to do this now. Oh, plenty of time.
that bag's got a lot of attitude too.
Yeah, this is from the Chinatown.
KB, we should actually set
Oh,
up.
that looks amazing. You were looking at that?
Yeah, except I was there, not really looking. I was there.
So you were one of those people on
There
the
is
block, right?
no difference than just being there than what I was just doing.
Kind of want to get you on the Wi-Fi so we can. That's all right. That's pretty amazing, though.
You want to hop on my
I didn't know-
hotspot?
I didn't know Norway had it like that.
Oh my, come on, dude.
I'm just not a big Norway guy.
Giant mountains.
Is that where the pool of water is? The steam?
That's Iceland.
That's Iceland.
When I was 13 and I went on the y'all ever do the day immersed in somebody's job where you leave school and you go to somebody's job because you want to be a future.
It's usually your father.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't. My dad was in jail at the time. But anyway,
You could have went.
we went to a radio station. I wanted to be a radio DJ when I grew up when I was 13, and me and Marlena Foster went, and her very Norwegian grandmother drove us. And that's the extent of my Norwegian experience. She was a very slow driver, but she brought delicious treats.
We're gonna do.
Steven,
Big Cat has an idea, and it's not. We can't do it today.
That's fine, but there's nothing you can do to stop any of us from farting.
You heard it.
That little snap, I
Not
thought
really.
yeah. You just described the sound that it did make.
it did make it. I thought that was like
That
a
was,
crack in
that
my,
was
in
a
my headphones.
prelim. Yeah, that was a demo run. Was that? Oh no. I got nothing.
You weren't even. Well, the mic wouldn't have picked it up.
Oh, would have.
You think?
Yeah.
You were loaded up that
I
good.
was trying to load up. I'll load up. I'll get you.
No, don't. We're gonna hold off on the toots.
Okay.
Steven's in charge of the toots. Here's the other for today. What is your favorite racket-based sport and why? Well,
Pickleball. You're up.
pickleball is fun to play. I did spend. This is sad that I did spend a lot of the weekend playing top spin tennis.
Still a demo. I still got. Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was good shit right there.
That wasn't bad. I almost thought that was a fake sound.
That was a solid.
pretty good.
That was a pretty good.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
It was like a sound fart.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm talking about the smell now.
You smell it.
Yeah.
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 I had 2 bags of Quest protein chips.
How was that?
That'll fucking.
Pretty good. I recommend them. Just
Yeah.
crush them up, sprinkle them on your entrees.
Steven, not
Easy
Steven.
protein.
TJ swears by those.
Oh, TJ, he's doing everything right.
Did y'all see him? The picture of him in.
That's damn good, Moo. Connor.
Oh, that's a stink. You a stink.
I guess the bad part here is we're farting on the mics that we're.
On the mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's just in my mouth.
I cuss into this mic. Don't treat it right.
What's worse, a cuss or a fart?
No. Wait, what did you say? See what?
You okay?
Yeah, just
I have no idea.
need to step
I
back.
have no idea what I said.
I think you're talking about TJ.
Oh, did y'all see the picture? TJ tweeted out a picture of himself. I think he said like 18 yaks and 16 mostly sports and 12 Mark Titus over the last few. And it was just him in a striped shirt, and he looked skinny as fuck.
Yeah, it's
But is
just incredible.
Are we at the point where we can't even? He's now lost so much weight and he's so skinny that it's just over. We don't talk about it anymore. That's who he is now.
He is reaching that point.
He did the shit in 8 months too.
He did it fast.
He started in August.
He hasn't let up once.
If he had impregnated a girl at the same time, that child wouldn't be here yet. And yet he's a different person.
That is a great way to look at it.
Yeah. That's how I look at things. If I impregnated a woman at the same time I did this thing, where would the child be in its development?
That is a good time for time of reference.
Yeah. It's 2 trimesters. That's how long I've been doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't let up once. He does his strict diet every day.
Yeah.
And it's super easy to fall into different, bad habits with this job.
Yes.
Whether
Yeah.
it's booze,
I mean, dude, I can't
Eating.
imagine not
comfort eating.
like boozing and then denying like drunk food to myself. Like that's like the hardest
that's
thing
the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Are you off the liquor now or off the alcohol right now?
Right now I am, but I'm on the weed so heavy that I get like weed hangovers.
Yeah, you wake up with like brain fog.
Yeah, then I do.
How do you do the weed without wanting to eat everything?
Oh, that's the problem.
Okay.
I think that's why I was getting chubby.
Yeah, what was that goop that you made? You described it on Anus, but it was like coffee creamer and cake.
I had a computer modem-sized coffee cake that I crushed up in pieces, put in a industrial-sized mixing bowl, filled it with coffee creamer, and ate it like big cereal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some high shit right there.
Yeah, this is nothing new, though.
I remember my freshman year of college, I would get stoned, and we never had food in our apartment, but we'd always have like white bread for like sandwiches and shit.
Yeah.
And I would just get stoned and just like put down 4
House
slices
white
of
bread?
bread. Yeah, that's it.
You wouldn't toast it or nothing?
Nothing. Straight up.
You could like do cinnamon, cheese.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's some poor
Even, like,
people
salt
shit.
It was
That is-
poor as shit, dude.
That's poor and fat.
Yep.
Which is a bad combination.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could have lived in Mississippi.
It was scum era for me. Just putting back white bread.
I would my poor food was I would take wieners, hot dogs,
Yep.
and I would cut them up, take a piece of Kraft cheese and melt it on top of it.
Yep.
And that was my that was some good eating.
I've been there before.
That was
Anything with
good eating.
cheese and meat is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Regardless. Cheese and
Yeah.
chips,
Oh yeah.
even like cheese and saltines.
How
cheese and saltines is a terrific meal.
I actually never tried that.
The block cheese.
Or you
just,
put you're just having a cheese dog.
no, essentially yeah, but I was cutting them up into bite-sized pieces.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I'd take 4 of them out. I'd line the 4 up because you want to cut them evenly. I'd
Yeah.
line the 4 up. I'd take a knife and I'd go. It was surgical. I'd put them in a bowl, and then usually I'd take 2 or 3 pieces of Kraft cheese. I'd take 2 or 3 pieces of Kraft cheese, put it on there, and nuke it for a minute.
Yeah.
And you're talking about I could eat that right now for lunch.
That's good. That is good.
Yeah.
That just tastes great.
But you
Yeah.
were microwaving the dogs?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pure trash.
But see, here's the thing, and I don't know if it's like this for you coming from West Virginia or you coming from Philly, but down south we had a certain company, Bryan Hot Dogs, that their hot dogs are the only hot dogs I like. So now
yeah, that was sick.
Yeah. We had I forget the brand, but it was our version of Bryan
Yeah.
hot dogs.